Hello everypony, and welcome to Ocarina of Time 3D, Episode 2, where we're leaving the Kokiri Forest and heading out to Hyrule Castle. As always, I am Serene Inc., and I am accompanied through this playthrough by...
Hello everyone, it's Sadia again.
Yeah, so we are continuing on to Hyrule Field, which, if people remember last episode, I mentioned that there were a few things in Ocarina of Time, the 64 version, that I felt needed to be fixed very badly, that were not fixed.
Yeah.
The overworld being one of those. A little backstory on why I feel that should have been fixed. The overworld in Ocarina of Time 3 for the N64 was designed because Miyamoto and the dev team had wanted to implement some kind of massive, like, horse riding combat thing into Ocarina of Time. That led to a massive open overworld with basically nothing in it, so that you could ride your horse everywhere and fight things. That feature, of course, was removed. It didn't show up in the game. Oh gosh, I hate this stupid owl. So
That's something else they could have done. They could have skipped him too.
that is something else that I feel that could have easily been fixed, but I'll get to that in a second as well. But just this massively open overworld with absolutely nothing in it. I mean, I understand that people like open world games, and I'm totally for that. But when I play games like Skyrim and like any of the other Elder Scrolls series, and really any game like that that has a massive open world that has nothing in it, I just want to fast travel everywhere because there's nothing in the overworld for me to do or even see. I mean, you could say, well, if you explore, yeah, there is the exploration element, and this bothers me too. We'll get to that in a second. But there is the exploration element. The problem is there's nothing to explore in Ocarina of Time.
I don't think you're gonna make
you know,
it.
No, I'm not going to make it. And this is what I think. This is another thing that bothers me. I've never been able to make it there the first time.
I've been able to. Like, I had close calls, but I was able to make it.
Yeah.
At least it's not Twilight Princess where it takes frickin' forever to make a day or night. There's like no way to make it go faster.
This is true.
Yeah, I really hated that.
That was one of the bad things about Twilight Princess. The very, very slow day and night transition. Like, when you're searching for golden bugs, and it's just easier to do it at night, but then you can't do it at night because you're stuck in the middle of day, and so then you're trying to find the gold bugs during the day, and you spend 20 minutes searching for one gold bug, and you can't find it. Then finally it's night, and you find your gold bug, except now you have to wait for it to be day because of the fact that all the like shops and such are closed during the night. And so then you have to wait another like 15-20 minutes for it to become day again. So
Though I have to admit, it's kind of interesting hearing Malon's voice in Twilight Princess.
yeah.
Oh, that actually scared me, kind of.
Yay, it's daytime.
And that took like, what, 5 minutes?
Right. Oh, hey, that glitch doesn't exist anymore.
Hmm?
In the N64 version, if you did that, you fell through the floor and ended up in Hyrule Castle Town.
Oh.
I just like doing that because it gets me the 20 rupees, and then it's fun watching myself fall through the floor, but they fixed that in this version. That's interesting. I don't know why I'm in here collecting rupees. I don't really need them at this point in time yet. So, oh well.
I love how the manga version he was. He was so adorable in the manga version.
Right. The get back on the subject of things that they should have changed in the 3DS version. The owl is definitely something that really bothers me. Before that, we're not doing 100% run, so I'm just going to be skipping a whole bunch of stuff that I could be doing right now. So, I'm not aiming for 100% run or anything, so I'm not going to bother. But the owl I always found to be completely useless. Every bit of information that he gives you is something that you already know how to do and can clearly already see.
And plus, since this is a remake, why would they? Well, yeah, they put it in here for, the game.
Yeah,
But
well,
at the same time, they could have at least implemented. Again, they could implement a skip scene or something like that.
right. And the fact that they not only implemented it, but then kept the whole the cursor is on the option that makes him speak again. That just gets really annoying really fast. So I'm just going to come running over this way and get myself caught because there's no point in trekking anywhere until you've seen Mallow here. Or not Mallow, Malon. And to do that, you have to get caught the first time. Also kind of an annoyance, but not too big of a deal. It's more annoying for replay value than it is for any other times. So, yay, we got our weird egg. Alright, now let's go. But yeah, there are several things that I thought needed to be changed in this version, such as the massively open overworld with nothing to explore and nothing in it. The owl being there and talking to you and constantly annoying you with things that you literally already know. Like, come on. I have the map screen at the bottom of the 3DS. I've always had the map screen at the bottom of the 3DS. I got a dungeon map in the dungeon that said the map screen is on the bottom of the 3DS. Did I really need the owl to come and tell me, by the way, the map screen is on the bottom of the 3DS? No.
Nope.
It's like 3 times.
And here's another little thing that's annoying. You have to wait for the chicken to frickin' catch the egg, and that takes forever.
Right. I don't mind this.
I'm not sure how they would have fixed that, but oh well.
Yeah,
like maybe Malon giving you the chicken.
Giving you the chicken instead.
Rather than giving you the egg and then hatching it.
Right.
That's
Yeah, I don't really know of any way that they could have changed that. And really, it's not too big of a deal. The majority of the time, I just come here and then I surround town in these boxes like that. And then, night's halfway over already, so it works out in the end. But it's kind of annoying just sitting here going da 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 da. I mean, like the first time you play it, you don't know how to get through the guards, and so you'll probably get caught 2 or 3 times, and the egg hatches. And, so on. But when you've played this game over 100 times, again, not an exaggeration, I'm here as it was getting night, So there's really no way to speed through this or anything. I don't know.
Unless you're on emulator.
Well, yeah, unless you're on an emulator. But again, this is 3DS, not an emulator.
Right.
So, look at Kuko.
Yay! Progress!
What in tarnation?
Hi, Mario.
Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Also, for a southern guy, he doesn't have a southern accent.
He's Mario. He's Italian.
Yeah, but he's a farmer. He's southern. But yeah, that is technically our Mario cameo of this game. Although technically Malon and Talon are a cameo of Marin and Taran, I think? I don't know.
I don't know what those
Whatever.
are.
I don't like. I remember Marin just because she's such an important character in Link's Awakening, but I don't remember her
Oh,
father's
Marin.
name.
Oh, Marin. That's right. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Link's Awakening.
I played that game. Good game, by the way.
Yeah, Link's Awakening is a personal favorite of mine. If I were to ever do a top 10 list, Ocarina of Time would not be on that top 10 list. I'm just gonna say that.
I'm sorry. It's just. I'm sorry. It's just like, people would do that.
Yeah, most people who would
That's
make a
why I'm
top
laughing.
10, yeah, most people who would make a Legend of Zelda top 10 list would put Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time as number 1 and 2 respectively. Me, on the other hand, I would put Majora's Mask as number 1 and Ocarina of Time would
It's just
not
like
be
how
on.
in Pokemon top 10 countdowns, people would put Charizard on there.
Right.
Even the shiny form.
Charizard is too popular.
Yep. I hate him because he's too popular.
I'm
Even the
not-
shiny form's popular because it's so awesome looking.
Yeah, and I'm not like a hipster or anything, but it's just Charizard is too popular.
He is.
I don't know. I was always more of a Squirtle fan than of a Charmander, Charizard, or anything of that variety fan.
Squirtle.
Up until the second generation, I always started with Squirtle. In the second generation, I started with Cyndaquil because I just thought he was cuter. I didn't like
Show the
any of
cameos.
I didn't like any of the third gen.
No, show the cameos.
Oh,
Show
cameo.
the,
Yeah,
show the
yeah.
little window things. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot. I usually do, but I totally forget.
Actually, yeah. In this game, it's just the new Super Mario Bros. But in the N64, it's the Mario characters.
Yep.
Go on the other one.
Man, I didn't really get a good look here. Oh yeah,
Okay.
I see that now.
Yeah, that's for. I'm not sure what game that is, but I know it's one of the newer ones they were advertising.
Right.
And then now let's see what the
Shut
other
up,
one
Abby.
is.
How are we gonna get to the princess in such a big castle? She's right frickin' there. And then the other one doesn't actually have anything in it, but
Oh, right.
don't cause any trouble. They throw the bomb in your face. What the hey?
Okay, you can do whatever you want now.
Right. Yeah, I got talking and completely forgot what I was doing there. Ooh. How did you get past the guards?
Because I'm sneaky like that.
Right. I love how Navi just went like flying through my head. If you tell her no in any of these, she bothers you until you say yes. She'll literally sit there and force you to say yes to everything because, like, she won't let you do anything. Like, if you say no, she's like, if you say no to, having the spiritual stone, she'll be like, oh, I thought you had it. Are you sure you don't have it? And so you have to, like, answer yes. Or, please keep the secret from everyone. If you say no, she's like, you must tell no one this secret. So please keep this a secret to everyone. So you have to hit OK, or if you hit no, it just keeps cycling. It's so annoying. Then that's why you hit yes on everything.
Yes, yep, another Skipper cutscene they could have implemented.
Yep. The cutscenes. I have a fun story about cutscenes. Last episode I said I was going to tell it. Now would be a good chance to tell it. In my first playthrough of Ocarina of Time, I don't know exactly what happened, but I encountered a horrible game breaking glitch the very first time I played the game. It may have just been because I had the emulator, I don't know what it was. But I was playing Ocarina of Time, and I started it out. I got the 3 spiritual stones, I got the Master Sword, I grew up, did the cutscene where you grow up and everything, and then I ended up in the like when you go back to the Temple of Time, you get sent back to the Temple of Time at the end of that. I ended up in the cutscene where Sheik reveals who Sheik actually is. And so I saw that, and so it was a really annoyingly long cutscene there. And at the end of that cutscene, the game then glitched and took me back, and I did the scene where Sheik first introduces himself.
So wait, you were watching the beginning cutscene, then it jumped into Sheik revealing himself, and then it jumped into Sheik introducing himself.
Right.
Okay. I was kind of lost in your story.
Right. Like getting captured by Ganondorf and then, getting told to go to his castle and whatnot, And then, like, after that cutscene finishes, all of a sudden I'm getting the cutscene where you're returning to the Temple of Time after speaking to Rauru and everything, and then Sheik pops out of the shadows and introduces himself. And it's like, the very first time I played it, I had this, like, half an hour's worth of cutscenes because of that, after I drew the Master Sword. And it was such a major turn-off to me that I actually stopped playing Ocarina of Time for a while. When I came back, I realized that the glitch, I don't know what had caused it, per se, but I'm guessing I had, like, implemented a cheat code somehow or something. And I ended up, like, I loaded my game up, and I had, like, all of the medallions and everything. So I had all of the things from, I had gotten all of my inventory was set as if I had gotten everything, even though I hadn't played the game after getting the Master Sword. And that was why it glitched and did the cutscene from there, the returning to the Temple of Time for the last time, and Sheik talking about the Triforce splitting, and that she has, one piece and you have another piece, and Ganondorf has a third piece, and then her getting captured and whatnot. So I literally saw that scene, which of course breaks the whole mystery of who Sheik is, and I don't know. Then after that, all of a sudden, like, I'm getting teleported into the Master Sword room for, returning to the Temple of Time for the first time, and then Sheik steps out of the shadows, introduces himself, and I go on from the game from there. So I ended up still having to do all of the temples, even though I had all the medallions. And it was really bad, and I didn't understand anything of what happened. Like, I see the cutscene, she gets captured by Ganondorf. Oh, now head to Ganon's castle. So I head there, and I can't do anything, and it was really bad, and it was a really bad experience, and it really turned me off from Ocarina of Time for a while, until I finally came back, having forgotten all of that, and replayed it, and got all the medallions and so on. But it was really bad. So, and of course, and then there's the story of how I got stuck in Majora's Mask for 5 years. But I won't tell that one right now. That was quite... when I realized what I had been stuck on, it was quite embarrassing. Maybe we'll go over that if we play Majora's Mask. I may wait till Majora's Mask 3D comes out to do that.
Yeah, you could easily be one of the first people doing Majora's Mask 3D.
Yeah. And we'll see what happens. I haven't yet decided. It really depends on, you know, what I have for money and such like that at the time. So,
Yeah, that's true.
on the other hand, if people are heavily interested in watching me play, whoops, I forgot, I need a Kuko for that. If people are really interested in watching me play Majora's Mask 3D shortly after it comes out, you can help support my channel by sharing these videos, leaving ratings, leaving comments, things like that. I get like 5 cents for every view, so if we can get like 1,000 views on one episode, that's $5. So it really is extremely helpful. That doesn't sound right. $5. I don't know. I get $5 for 1,000 views. That's all I know. So if you have friends that like Ocarina of Time and you really enjoy, if you're really enjoying my playthrough, please feel free to leave a like, leave a rating. Feel free to subscribe. Help me get to a lot of views on my Ocarina of Time playthrough. And maybe through that I can get enough money when Majora's Mask 3D comes out to be one of the first channels to play it.
There'll be other people too, though.
Yeah.
Usually when the game comes out, it's like there's at least 2 channels doing it.
Oh yeah, there's always more than one channel doing it. It's just I would be one of the first.
Right,
Like
right.
I would be playing it like the day it came out, as opposed to, 5 weeks later, kind of thing. That's what I would
probably
like.
should have a 3DS by then, but again, it depends on when the new one comes out, which we don't know yet.
Right.
I'm hoping it'll come out in January or February, one of the two.
Who knows? I don't think they've actually set an actual.
No, they didn't. I was hoping they
yet.
would do it in the last E3, but they didn't. I mean, not E3, I mean,
Nintendo Direct.
yeah. I was hoping they would say in the last Nintendo Direct, but they didn't. It was mostly about the games.
Yeah.
Actually, it was all about the games. What the heck am I
All about
saying?
the games. But then it usually is all about the games. Oh, that Splatoon single player just looks really awkward.
Splatoon looks like fun, though.
That was like fun, but that single player campaign with the like octopus tentacles being the enemies with the cartoony eyes, it just looks awkward. I'll probably still get it and play it for the Wii U when I have a Wii U, but
If I don't mind getting that game and playing with everybody.
yeah.
If it has Wi-Fi on it, I'll get it. 'Cause it looks like a fun game to play.
It's supposed to be built for like Wi-Fi play, basically. It's just it also has a single player campaign in it. But it's mostly built to be a multiplayer game. The multiplayer is the focus of the game. It's kind of like Minecraft. It has a single player, but it's built to be played multiplayer. So. Yeah, Splatoon looks like fun. Again, if I can, get my channel going, people enjoy my videos, share them out, subscribe, leave ratings, things like that. Then when my channel, gets big and I start getting a lot of views, I will be getting more money through that. Because at the moment I can only do so much because I have to work. If I can make YouTube my job, then I would be able to produce like 10 videos a day. Maybe not 10 videos a day, but still. I'd be able to produce a lot of videos a day. And one more. I don't know where it is. I always hate finding the last one because I know where all of them are initially, but I can never remember.
I think it's near
where
the
that
tree.
one is. Ah,
There you
it
go.
is.
I saw it walking. I'm like, wait a minute, is that it?
Yeah, I can never seem to find the last one quickly. Because I focus on getting the ones behind the fence first.
Yay!
We got an empty bottle!
Hi, Andrew. See you in Majora's Mask 3.
Right? Anju is
Definitely.
actually really cute in this version of the game. She looks really awkward in the N64 version, but she actually looks really cute in the 3DS version. So, I can't wait for Majora's Mask 3D. It's gonna look really amazing. So, anyway, that's about it for today's episode. Next episode, we will start climbing Death Mountain to meet with the Gorons.
Yay! Okay, I don't know where that came from.
And yeah, next episode we'll be heading into Death Mountain to meet the Gorons, to fight in the Dodongo's cavern, defeat King Dodongo, that kind of stuff. Maybe we can all do that in one episode anyway. Actually, we still have to go... Well, yeah, we can still do that. I was gonna say, we still have to do Saria, but we can... There's a passageway from here to the Kokiri Forest, so we can still do that. So, anyway, if you've been enjoying this video, as I've said previously, feel free to subscribe if you're new to the channel, feel free to leave a rating, feel free to comment, and yeah, you know, feel free to share if you really enjoyed, help support my channel and get it really booming out there, and can do more Zelda games. I mean, I own pretty much every Zelda game that's currently out, so it's not a problem to play pretty much everything that's currently out, but new games is not going to be easy unless I can get some money. So if you guys feel like this is a channel you like, feel free to help support the channel by watching videos, by sharing videos, by subscribing, that kind of thing. And hey, like I said, if I can make this my job, I would be beyond happy, because this is the kind of thing I enjoy doing. I just can't make it my job until I get enough views. So,
I think that's a good enough goodbye.
right? Something like that. I talk a lot. Which is funny, I'm actually really quiet in real life.
Yep, I am too.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see every pony next time. Keep
Bye!
calm and pony on, every pony.